Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So this video is about Mobile Legends, the new hero that is coming soon or is already there. I'm not even updated yet to Mobile Legends. So there's a new hero called Khalid. Khalid, I think so. And yeah, there's already two videos about him, and let's see who is this guy, who is this hero. Khalid Venges, the new hero. Okay.
For this land, till the last breath we fight!
It's time for me to avenge you, brother.
I recognize that spear. Too bad its owner is dead. Now, it's your turn.
This is for the Wild Sand! And this is for Moscow!
These desperate fights only make the greater conqueror.
Your reign ends here, tyrants!
Prepare for my return.
Moskov, dear brother, I'll carry on your legacy and fight on.
As you wish, brother.
What? Alright.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Hero Spotlight. This week we are bringing you the Desert Scimitar Khaleed, who will be available for pre-order on July 31st. And on August 7th, Khaleed will join us on the battlefield. Possessing the power to command sand, Khaleed is a valiant and swift fighter who can deal persistent AoE damage and roam with ease. Khaleed's ultimate allows him to generate a substantial area of effect, helping him lock down the victory or turn the tide of battle. First skill, Desert Tornado. Khalid whirls his scimitar, dealing damage to nearby enemies. If an enemy is hit, Khalid can leap in the target direction and auto-cast his skill again up to 3 times, increasing the damage dealt with each strike. Desert Tornado serves as Khalid's core damage-dealing skill. With this skill, Khalid can easily chase down enemies and max out his damage output. Second skill, Quicksand Guard. Khalid protects himself with the power of Quicksand, restoring HP and reducing the damage taken. Meanwhile, enemies in range are slowed. Quicksand Guard grants Khalid sufficient durability and survivability.
What?
Ultimate, Raging Sandstorm. Khalid summons a sandstorm and rushes toward the designated location, gaining control immunity during the period and pushing enemies back on contact. Upon arriving at the destination, Khalid smashes the ground, dealing damage to and stunning enemies in the area. Raging Sandstorm grants Khalid the ability to control the enemy crowd, helping him divide the battlefield, thus posing a bigger threat to enemy damage dealers. Moreover, the terrain-ignoring nature of this skill makes it perfect both for chasing and escaping. With Raging Sandstorm, Khalid can better team up with his allies as it provides great utility. Passive, Sandwalk. Khalid accumulates desert power while moving. When desert power is fully charged, Khalid will slide on sand, acquiring extra movement speed and an enhanced basic attack. The
You're
enhanced
just walking
basic
on the
attack
water.
allows Khalid to dash to the target and raise a sand wave, dealing damage to the target and enemies behind. The sand wave also leaves a trace on the ground, on which Khalid gains extra movement speed while enemies lose some. Sandwalk makes Khalid a perfect roamer in battle. Vale is ganked by the enemy Kimmy and Grok while soloing in the mid, and Khalid comes to help with his passive triggered. With his ultimate activated, Khalid manages to control multiple enemy heroes. Complemented by the damage coming from Vale, Khalid sends Grok and Chang'e to an early grave. Khalid's passive is triggered again. Now, after the cast of Khalid's first skill, there is no way for the enemy Kimmy to run. That's all for this episode of Hero Spotlight. Khalid will be available for pre-order on July 31st. Great offers await.
More CC. Nice. So he has slow while he's recovering himself, and his ultimate also CC'd and stunned the enemy. He's supposed to be a fighter. I mean, all those slow and stun supposed to be the support thing, kind of, you know. But not every single champion. Every single hero in Mobile Legends have a lot of CC. And it's insane how you can enjoy this game if every hero can be a support. The only thing that left for support is only to heal. That's it. But those heroes, they just can, I can solo carry this game. I don't need a support. I don't need anything of you. I can do damage. I can heal myself. I can slow the enemy, and I can stun the enemy. It's kind of annoying because in League of Legends you don't have this. You have annoying champions, yes. It's more annoying if if the team is just playing together, or at least two of them playing together, and it's super annoying. And it's clearly, you know, who is the support and who is not. For example, Morgana, she have everything almost, and she is a support. I mean, she can solo carry on solo lane, for example, mid lane, but she is a support. He's a fighter, and he have everything, and it's kind of not fair. But I see him as a really handsome guy. He is so handsome, and it's not because he have his 6 or 8 packs on his belly, but he really handsome. His face so handsome. It's look like he have really clear mind. I don't know him personally. So Khalid background story. There was an Asian tribe that lived in the endless desert of Angelta drylands. They built villages along the Emerald Road and were able to pass down their civilization and legacy through countless generations. As the prince of the Artha clan, Khalid loved adventures. He longed to experience the once glorious culture of the Emerald Road, dreaming that he could one day visit the best Angela's dryland and witness its prosperity. Ever since he was young, Khalid would often take his squares with him on an adventure along the Emerald Road. During their adventure, Khalid met Prince Moskov of the Wild Sand clan. The two equally brave young men shared the same passion for adventure and quickly bonded with each other and developed strong friendship. Together they explored the entire Angelta drylands. However, the adventure of Khalid and Moskov has a short one. It was not before long that disaster befell their clans. The savage leader of the Throne Wolf clan declared a war and planned to conquer all of Jelta drylands, just like the tyrant Khofra once did. Faced with merciless enemies, Khalid and Moscow bravely decide to lead their people and fight against the invaders till the end. So I don't understand. Who is the brother? During the war, Khalid showed strong leadership and great charisma. Every clan recognized his capability and followed his lead as time went by. The ambitions Moscow lost his spotlight and slowly became resentful. However, Khalid did not notice his friend's feelings. Khalid and Moscow led the alliance of clans and drove back their enemies, but it was during the exact moments of when they were about to take control of this war that an accident occurred to turn the tide against their foe. The retreating Throne Wolf clan decided they would go to Tihakan, the ancient city, and break the seal that was binding Khofra. Subsequently, they succeed and awaken the dormant tyrant. When Khofra came back to life, sandstorms raged across all Ajalta, and then the abhorrent sand monsters followed, rising from the depths of desert. Faced with Khofra and the sand monsters, Khalid was deceived. He ordered his allies to pull back and prepare for future conflicts, but he resentful Moscow took Khalid's decision as an act that lacked courage and responsibility. He challenged Khalid in front of the crowd and blamed him for his cowardice. He asked the clan to follow him and put an end to Khofra's terror. However, the leader of each clan decided listen to Khalid and were not supportive of his strategy. No one answered Moscow's call. The humiliated Moscow grew even more resentful. Khalid tried to stop him, but Moscow didn't listen. He led his people into the desert, eager to prove his capability on the battlefield. However, Moscow and his people were quickly surrounded and cornered by the formidable Khofra and the sand monsters. It was massacre. Khalid was faced with dilemma. He had to choose between the safety of the friend who he had fought with for many years, or the life and the future of all clans. But he couldn't have it both ways. Khalid was left with no choice. After careful consideration, he decided to retreat with the alliance of the clans. After they reached safe place, Khalid took up his scimitar and went back to rescue Moscow all alone. But he went too late. The Wild Sand clan was annihilated bodies scattered on the ground, and Moscow was missing. Khalid only managed to find his spear, which lay shattered among the bloodbath, followed by the Khofra's resurrection. The land of Dawn's western part fell into chase. Once again, most lands were divorced by raging sandstorms, and the evil sand monsters plagued this once peaceful ancient place, now carrying the quality of leaving Moscow behind. The determination of vengeance and the expectation of his people, Khalid led his warriors into numerous battles in the next few years. They struggled against Khofra and the army of Thornwolf clan, turning the tide to their favor step by step. In the final battle, Khalid charged into a sandstorm, wielding Moscow's spear, and pierced through the artifact that the Khofras held in his hand. The orb of sand. The sand started to leak quicksands, most of which entered Khalid's body and gave him the ability to command sands. The orb of sand was shattered, and the sandstorms that once darkened the blue sky were no more. The sand monsters dissolved into oblivion, and the wounded Khofra retreated back to Tihakan, the ancient city. But so long as the Trent and his minions still lived, Khalid would always have to carry the heavy responsibility of protecting the western regions. He prepared himself and his warriors for future battle against the malicious Khofra. He took a solemn vow that he would eventually restore peace back to the ancient Ajalta. However, deep in the shadow, a familiar figure lurked behind and spied on Khalid's every move. His old friend Moscow had returned. Let's see again the trailer.
For this land, till the last breath we fight! It's time for me to avenge you, brother.
I recognize that spear. Too bad its owner is dead. Now, it's your turn.
This is for the wild sand, and this is for Moscow.
These desperate fights only make you a greater conqueror.
Your reign ends here, tyrants!
You will pay. Prepare for my return.
Moscow, dear brother, I'll carry on your legacy and fight on.
Now everything is
You
clear
wish,
on this
brother.
video, on this trailer of Khalid. I mean, after reading this lore of the background story of Khalid, of course now I know that Khofra is the enemy one and Moscow is the brother. He is the best friend for him, for Khalid, and as a best friend you call as a brother. And about the spirit that he becomes from the regular to kind of magical demon thing, it's I think because the Moskov is a demon looking, so this is like another piece of his own story. I didn't read about Moskov yet or about Khofra yet, so it might be in the next videos that I will do about Moskov and Khofra. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button if you do. If you have any kind of comments about this video, comment me down below, and turn on the bell notification, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye.